Patagonia, a land of towering peaks, windswept plains, and glaciers that seem to claw at the sky. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, a raw and untamed wilderness that calls to adventurers and dreamers alike. Our story begins with a group of friends drawn to this remote corner of South America by the allure of the unknown. They came seeking adventure, a chance to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with the raw beauty of nature. Little did they know their journey would lead them to a discovery that would rewrite history as they knew it. One evening, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the rugged terrain, they stumbled upon a sight that stopped them in their tracks. Nestled amongst a cluster of weathered rock formations was an opening, almost perfectly concealed by a curtain of creeping vines. It was as if the earth itself was whispering a secret, beckoning them to uncover what lay hidden within. Curiosity warred with caution as they approached the opening. They had heard local legends of lost cities and hidden entrances, tales passed down through generations of indigenous people. Could this be more than just a cave, they wondered, more than a mere geological formation? With a mixture of trepidation and excitement, they pushed aside the vines and peered into the darkness beyond. The air inside was stale and cold, carrying the scent of damp earth and something ancient and unknown. Their headlamps cut through the gloom, revealing a rough-hewn tunnel that disappeared into the depths of the earth. A sense of unease settled over the group. With a deep breath and a shared look of determination, they entered the tunnel, their headlamps casting dancing shadows on the rough-hewn walls. The cavern stretched before them, immense and eerily silent. The feeble beams of their headlamps struggled to penetrate the oppressive darkness, revealing only hints of what lay hidden within. As their eyes adjusted, the group began to discern the outlines of structures rising from the cavern floor. Buildings, streets, even plazas, all meticulously crafted from a strange, luminous stone that seemed to absorb rather than reflect the light. It was a city frozen in time, untouched by the passage of centuries, as if its inhabitants had simply vanished into thin air. A sense of awe and disbelief washed over the group. The silence of the city was both eerie and profound. It was a silence that spoke volumes, a silence pregnant with the weight of history and the ghosts of lives lived long ago. As they moved through the deserted streets, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, that unseen eyes followed their every move. The air crackled with an unspoken energy, a palpable sense of something ancient and unknowable. It was as if the city itself was alive, its very stones whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. In the center of the city, they discovered a large plaza, its paved surface still remarkably intact. At the far end of the plaza stood a towering structure, its facade adorned with intricate carvings that seemed to writhe and shift in the flickering light of their headlamps. It was a temple, or perhaps a palace, its grandeur hinting at the power and sophistication of the civilization that had built it. Drawn by an irresistible curiosity, they made their way towards the structure, their footsteps echoing on the ancient stones. As they approached the temple, they noticed a series of strange symbols etched into the stone pavement. Fear gave way to renewed determination. They had come too far to turn back now. The secrets of this city, the stories etched into its very stones, were too tantalizing to ignore. The group gathered in the center of the plaza, their headlamps casting long, dancing shadows on the surrounding buildings. The linguist, still shaken from the tremor, shared her unease about the symbols etched into the pavement. "I don't know what they mean," she admitted, her voice trembling slightly, "but I have a feeling they're important. I think they might be some kind of warning." Her words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken implications. Were they meant to find this city? Or had they stumbled into something best left undisturbed? Despite their apprehension, they knew they couldn't ignore the symbols. They had to try to decipher their meaning. The stone tablet, cold and heavy in the archaeologist's hands, became their sole focus. Its surface, worn smooth by the passage of time, bore the strange symbols with an almost ethereal glow. They were intricate, each line and curve seemingly imbued with a deep, unspoken significance. The team huddled closer, their combined breaths misting in the cold cavern air as they attempted to decipher the cryptic language. Hours melted away, their initial excitement giving way to a tense determination. The symbols remained stubbornly resistant to their attempts at translation. Then, a breakthrough. The linguist, her brow furrowed in concentration, noticed a recurring pattern within the script. Certain symbols appeared repeatedly, always in close proximity to depictions of everyday objects carved into the tablet's edges. Could these be the names of the objects, she wondered, a linguistic Rosetta Stone connecting image and language? The journal, while a treasure trove of information, only deepened the mystery of the city. Who were these people who had carved a life from the darkness? And most importantly, what had ultimately become of them? Their search for answers led them deeper into the heart of the city. The journal described it as the heart of the mountain, a place of worship and refuge. The tunnel, unlike the rough-hewn passages they had encountered earlier, was smooth and polished, as if carved from the very bedrock by a force beyond human comprehension. The air shimmered with an ethereal glow, emanating from the walls themselves, illuminating the way forward with an unsettling intensity. The journal offered no explanation for this passage, no mention of its purpose or destination. It was as if the city's inhabitants had deliberately omitted it from their chronicle, a secret too terrible, too profound to commit to stone. Driven by a mixture of curiosity and a growing sense of dread, the group pressed onward. The tunnel descended deeper into the earth, the air growing noticeably warmer and thinner with each step. The silence, once oppressive, was now broken by a low, rhythmic hum that seemed to vibrate in their bones, a sound both alien and strangely familiar. As they ventured further, the tunnel opened into a vast cavern, its ceiling disappearing into an abyssal darkness that swallowed the light from their headlamps. The air hung heavy with moisture and the tang of sulfur, and a faint orange glow emanated from the cavern floor, casting flickering shadows that danced on the cavern walls. It was then that they saw it. Like, subscribe and check out our channel for more intriguing stories that defy human understanding. The colossal machine pulsed with an eerie life of its own. Cables thicker than any tree they had ever seen snaked across the cavern floor, disappearing into the steaming fissures that crisscrossed the chamber. The air thrummed with energy, a palpable hum that seemed to vibrate in their very teeth. The orange glow emanating from the molten rock below painted the machine in an infernal light, casting grotesque shadows that danced and writhed along the cavern walls. Cautiously, the group approached the machine, their footsteps echoing in the cavernous space. The closer they got, the more intricate the machine's workings became. Gears, impossibly large and yet flawlessly smooth, spun with a hypnotic rhythm. Crystalline conduits filled with a pulsating, luminescent fluid snaked through the machine's framework like arteries. This wasn't just a machine, it was a living organism, a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of a civilization far beyond their own. As they circled the machine, the linguist noticed something peculiar. A wave of dizziness swept over the group. The air, heavy with sulfur, felt thin and difficult to breathe. The cavern now felt oppressive, a tomb waiting to be sealed. A low grinding sound emanated from the heart of the machine. The grinding grew louder, accompanied by bone-jarring shudders. Panic threatened, but the leader took charge. This tunnel is our only way in, but there has to be another exit. They fanned out, headlamps cutting through the gloom, searching for an escape. Hope dwindled with each passing moment. The cavern walls felt like the bars of a prison. The young archaeologist stumbled upon something remarkable. She discovered a narrow fissure in the cavern wall. "Over here!" she shouted. The group converged, their headlamps illuminating a narrow passage. It was a tight fit, but it offered a glimmer of hope. The passage opened into a hidden grotto, sunlight streaming through. Sunlight, it had never felt so precious. Blinking, they emerged from the grotto, each lungful of fresh air a victory. Gone was the oppressive heat and the sulphurous reek of the cavern. Patagonia's wild beauty surrounded them once more, the wind whipping at their clothes, the sky a brilliant blue. Yet they were forever changed. The journey through the hidden city, the whispers of a lost civilization echoing in their ears, had left an indelible mark. The descent had been fueled by adrenaline and fear, the escape a desperate scramble for survival. Now, with the warmth of the sun on their faces, the magnitude of their discovery truly hit them. They had touched history, walked the streets where time stood still, felt the pulse of a civilization swallowed by the earth itself. Their journey back to El Chalten was a blur. The familiar landscape seemed different, imbued with a newfound significance. Every rock formation, every twist in the path held the potential to conceal another secret, another whisper from the past. Reaching the village felt like stepping back into a world they no longer fully understood. The bustle of life, the concerns of the everyday seemed trivial compared to the profound experience they had shared. The weight of their discovery pressed down on them, a shared secret that bound them together. The world deserved to know about the city beneath the mountain. How do you convince a world obsessed with the present that such ancient wonders still exist? The journal, the key to understanding the city, remained beyond their grasp. They decided on a two-pronged approach. They would share their story to inspire others and ignite a passion for exploration. This is where you come in. Yes, you, the viewer, the reader, the curious soul who has journeyed with us to the heart of Patagonia. The story of the sunken city is not just about a lost civilization. It's about the enduring human spirit, the thirst for knowledge, the drive to uncover the secrets of our past. It's a call to action, an invitation to explore, to question, to never stop seeking answers. Right now, countless wonders lie hidden beneath our feet, whispers of history waiting to be heard. Ancient cities, forgotten languages, stories etched in stone and bone, all waiting for someone, perhaps you, to bring them to light. So what will you discover? Start your own adventure today. Dive into the history of your hometown, explore the forgotten corners of your world. Seek out the stories whispered in the shadows. You never know what you might find. The Patagonian wind whispers tales of ancient times, carrying them across the vast plains and echoing through the towering peaks. Our journey into the heart of the mountain may be over, but the story of the sunken city is just beginning. The city stands as a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a beacon of resilience in the face of oblivion. It reminds us that even in the darkest depths, hope can flourish, knowledge can be preserved, and the echoes of the past can resonate into the future. The discovery of the city wasn't just about unearthing artifacts or deciphering ancient languages. It was about connecting with something larger than ourselves, something ancient and profound. It was about recognizing the echoes of our shared humanity in the remnants of a civilization lost to time. The experience left an indelible mark on our souls, a thirst for knowledge, a deeper appreciation for the fragility of life, and a profound respect for the mysteries that still lie hidden in the shadows of our world. As we move forward, let us carry the legacy of the sunken city with us. Let us be inspired by the courage and ingenuity of those who came before us, who faced the unknown with both fear and determination. Let us embrace the thrill of discovery, the pursuit of knowledge, and the importance of preserving our shared history. The world is full of wonders waiting to be unearthed, stories waiting to be told, and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. The adventure, as always, continues. Like, subscribe, and check out our channel for more intriguing stories that defy human understanding.